Ke a leboha. Thank you very much, Mr. DJ. I'm waiting for Osnobuhle. I'm waiting. Nokuhle. Nokuhle. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, now that we come towards the end of today's program, I would like to call upon SAFET's National Chairperson to speak on modern students' expectations from Student Support Services point of view. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give the President a round of applause.
Two. Two.
Thank you, Program Director. Amandla, y'all. Aweti, y'all. I know y'all were waiting for that. Humble greetings to you all. My name is Choka Khaugala, the National President of SAVETA. I would like to mention all of you, however, let me just save time and say all protocol observed. Mine is just very small, is to speak about the modernization of student support services from a student leader's perspective. Now, the digital divide and the gap of who has access to technology and those who do not have is a significant impact on the students' ability to access and benefit from educational resources and support services. I think that we have noticed that many of our students still lack access to reliable network and internet, computers, smartphones, which hinders their ability to participate fully in the online learning and utilize digital support tools. However, there is still a high demand for online student support model, especially as more institutions are now implementing the online learning. Our expectations from student support services are for it to be easily accessible, not only through physical contact at campus, but also on online platforms, especially because students are currently limited to get support via phones, emails, which takes an awfully lot of time to get a reply. If not, they get limited to office hours. However, we are now in the 4IR, the digital era, and as the sector, I think that we are transforming and we need to continue to transform and advance to having live chats, chatbots, which can handle common questions that students might have and allow student support officials to handle the more complex or sensitive queries that students might be having. Additionally, consider implementing a ticket system to track and prioritize inquiries that students might be having. From the side of a student who is also living with disabilities, I think what we expect from the student support services is for them to make sure that it is not only on white paper that the students who are living with disabilities are supported, but it is translated into reality through awareness campaigns that are continuously conducted. Mostly, one of the things that always are brought up by the leadership, especially SRCs or students in our campuses, is the lack of communication between the student support services and the students. And I think there should be a feedback mechanism where students will be able to provide feedback on the services that they receive, and the improvement based on that feedback will also assist officials to adequately adapt and improve from the services that is offered to students. From my perspective, there is a growing need for support services to address not just academic success, but also mental and well-being, promoting a holistic approach to students' life. Program director, I think that one of the most difficult thing is for a leader to lead and they are burdened. I think that we know that as leaders we face a lot, not only just academically. So I think it would be proper if student support, maybe before we even get into office, we are offered counseling. We are prepared mentally on the kind of responsibilities we'll be taking, irregardless of us volunteering. I think that we should be getting access to quality support services, which can help us achieve high academic goals and improve our grades. I solemnly believe that students should be offered tutoring to bridge a gap of when they are not in class, or whether they were in class and they were not able to grasp what was taught in class. I'm speaking this because I know right now I'm here. Other develop the skills and expertise they need to succeed in the job market. As Saveta, lately we've been in conversation with Telehealth, which is a company that offers an app where you can just click whenever you are sick and the doctor will immediately call you back. I think this is something that the student in the TVET sector need to have a healthcare services at the palm of your hand. Imagine that you are somewhere and you're stranded. I think personally, this is one thing that I'm excited about because we have witnessed a lot of GBV happening in our campuses. So this app also have a panic button that you can press wherever you are. And the police and the security that will be in your area will be able to respond to you immediately and assist you. I probably think that this will decrease the high rate of GBV that students are exposed to on a daily basis. There's a saying from Higher Health that says that make them graduate alive and on time. Thus far, this is one of the most creative things that I think we as the TVET sector, we need to make sure that our students graduate on time and alive. Before I close, I think we've made recommendations for the modernization, and it would be proper if you were to invest in digital infrastructure which will ensure reliable and high-speed internet access throughout the campus. This will enable students to have access to internet, those who don't have access from home where they come from, wireless network, expand and improve Wi-Fi coverage across the campuses, expand online support services, as I've already mentioned. If you are to have live chat and live chatbots, I think this will assist in order to solve student challenges quicker and faster. Visual tutoring, offer live online tutoring sessions with qualified tutors, online counseling, also provide access to online counseling services for mental health and well-being, also offer career guidance platforms. I think as leaders, we are not adequately prepared when it comes to our career path. I know that mostly those who are leading in SRC currently, they do not know when they leave office where they are going. If I am to pose this question to one of the leaders who are in this house and ask leaders, do you know where you're going when you leave this sector? Do you know? Do you know where you will be placed? Exactly. That's why I'm saying that the student support need to establish industry partnership in order to ensure that student leaders are prioritized when it comes to placementship. In closing, I'd like to quote Thomas Sankara in saying that knowledge is not enough to change the conditions of Black people. Understand that they need programs and systems that will empower us economically, spiritually, and mentally. We need courage and action. I thank you.
President, thank you very much. You have highlighted some of the things that need to be done and that are doable. By simply saying that, how do colleges ensure that those who are unable to attend classes are able to get the lessons while they are still home? That is doable. To say that as leadership, you need to be prepared before you leave offices so that when you leave offices, you know where to go and what to do where you are going. Chairperson, I must say that also is doable, and a number of issues that you have raised here are doable. The principals are here and others are watching this remotely. And I'm sure wherever they are and those that are in our midst will agree with me that, President, those issues that you have raised are doable. Ladies and gentlemen, now that I have come to the end of my program, I'm looking around here because I was expecting to meet a rep from CUT and then Deputy Principal Register from Ekurhuleni East. Now that I am aware that they are not in our midst, and that was the last item, let me call Dr. Radile. Maybe Dr. Radile, anything? Yeah, so, yes, just to close this session for today. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Program Director Ntate Mogano. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are not going to do the vote of thanks. The vote of thanks will be done tomorrow by a designated college official who is in the program. What I'm going to do now is just to wrap up today, which was a very, very, very entertaining, informative, and successful day. Can we please give a warm round of applause to all the speakers, yourself as participants, everybody who made today a wonderful day that it is. In short, colleagues, tomorrow we would love to have you again here. We had a wonderful time with you, and it can't be complete if you are not here tomorrow. So tomorrow, the starting time is 8 o'clock. Let us be mindful that events of this nature come at a huge cost. So to avoid wasteful and fruitless expenditure, please be here and be on time. We'd love to conclude this discussion. I think you have heard various speakers have suggested some of the things that needs to be done. And then I think the last comment from the Savesa president summarizes everything, that we must not be all talk, you know. We must put in place solid programs and systems and supported by actions so that when we leave here, we can justify the return on investment. So in order for us to do that, tomorrow we are going to be having commissions. And as I read the names of the commissions, I would like you to think of where you are going to be. Go and sleep over it, and then think about what inputs you are going to make in relation to all the presentations that have been done. Colleagues, we've got to produce tomorrow a solid action plan and document Ntate Chabane that you can send to the regional manager when he asks Ntate Mahlangu to say, what were you doing the whole day there, Goldfields? You'll be able to say, RM, this is the way forward. This is the charter for us to revise, revamp, and reimagine all these things that we've been talking about. So the first one is going to be the Commission on Fostering a Culture of Proactive Intervention and Holistic Support. It is going to be led by EWC. EWC, the DPR is not here, but I know Nomazi, you are here. You are overqualified for this particular aspect, so I request that you take the challenge. Unless you, it's fine. Ma'am, if you can just raise your hand so that the House can see you. Colleagues, that will be the facilitator from it. Sorry, is it? Oh, I said EWC, I should have said EEC, ne? Yeah. Sorry? EWC. So I'm correct. EWC. Okay, thank you. Yes. And the second one is inclusive institutional culture. Maluti, who's going to, or raise up your hand, and that is what it's who's going to, because the DPR, there's leadership from Maluti, so you will lead us in terms of that. And then the other one is student leadership and development, SWGC. So let's look at the similarities. Inclusive and leadership. Can we combine them? Can we merge them? So Maluti you'll be the leadership. I mean, in recent terms, we call it the chair. You'll be the chair of that particular aspect. It's better than leadership, yes. All right, so number 2 and 3 are done. Building a productive college environment through academic support, attendance, extramural activities. Sidibeng, do we have Sidibeng? Okay. Tshwane South. Tshwane South, your name has been called. Thank you very much for appreciating. And then we've got transformation of the student support services into student-centered culture. Tshwane North. Tshwane South, you can take both two. You can take the two. Oh, Tshwane North. There's Tshwane North. Colleagues, I need somebody to take the names of the colleagues who will be chairing the sessions so that it's easier. Tomorrow we'll repeat in the morning. We just want you to go and be prepared. And then the last one will be enhancing culture of innovation and entrepreneurship. Flavius Mareka, do we have Flavius here? Where is the Flavius representative? There you are. Where's is it student support there, Flavius? Or me? Thank you so much. Who's taking the names? Ma'am Tsinyadi, you are finalizing it. Colleagues, we will try to assist with terms of reference, but the easiest way to think of what needs to be done, look at the title or the heading of the commission, and also, if you have heard of a document called the Framework for Maturity Model, all these things are there. So, Mayor Francina, we will share with you the framework for maturity model, and some of the aspects can come from there because there are questions that we must respond to in relation to this matter. So that then, colleagues, is the summary for today. So thank you so much. I don't know if there's going to be another speaker. Okay, colleagues, without any waste of time, let me, on behalf of Goldfields TVET College, are you coming, ma'am? Let me, on behalf of Goldfields TVET College, take this wonderful opportunity to appreciate your presence this morning and today, your patience with us, and opening your hearts and minds so that you can listen to these beautiful presentations. We love the fact that we have been able to maintain retention. Retention is a big word for us. You start with us, you stay with us until the end. Even tomorrow, we would like to retain all of you. Please do not leave before the program is finished. You are a very, very valuable stakeholder. Without you, this program will be meaningless. So please come energized, revitalized. If you can refurbish, also refurbish with makeup and new clothes. Come back tomorrow. Looking forward to the discussions and the deliberations. Thank you so much and have a lovely and wonderful day, colleagues. Thank you so much.